Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining Collaborative Quality Insights for Education. The question for today is, what is wrong with word count on assignments? For me, this question sits on a dilemma. We want to push students towards publishable, sharp writing, but surely we recognize that rigid word counts often sabotage the exact depth, credibility, and academic integrity we are looking to develop in our students. When I speak to students, one of the main frustration is the word count trap for assignments. Four reasons underpin this experience. Number one, the intellectual squeeze. Students tell me they spend hours crafting a nuanced, detailed argument only to realize they are 300 words over. They feel forced to hack away at their best insights, stripping out the exact evidence and context that makes their argument credible, just to hit that arbitrary ceiling. Number two, the feedback defeat. Students drive themselves into the ground playing a stressful maths game, swapping words and deleting paragraphs until they hit that exact number. But then they get their paper back with feedback saying, your argument isn't solid enough, or you could have used more theoretical backing. They feel entirely defeated because the metric literally robbed them of the space they needed to build a rock solid case. Number three, the double standard. They may also sometimes notice this horrible paradox. They spend precious time and energy stressing out to compress their thoughts into the metric, only to see their peers ignore the limit and get rewarded because their deeper arguments were naturally better. Number four, the AI escape hatch. Students openly admit that the pressure of the word count sometimes pushes them to a breaking point. And that's when ChatGPT seems like the salvation, although they know they may be giving up ownership and erasing authenticity. Now, I know some of you will argue that word counts are necessary because they teach conciseness, precision, and real world editing skills. And they do, indeed. But there is a massive difference between training a student to be concise and imposing an intellectual squeeze that cuts off a complex argument before it can ever become credible. When students feel this level of systemic frustration, they stop focusing on deep exploration and innovative argumentation. And this is really what we as educators should want to avoid. So next time, when you are tempted to introduce a word count on assignments, I urge you to realistically map out the benefits against the challenges. And if the decision is still to have a word count, then calibrate to ensure a comprehensive argument can be made within the limit given. And implement it consistently to avoid students feeling cheated upon receiving feedback. Or, better yet, make it tentative, allowing for some leeway, which can alleviate pressure. Overall, we must remember that we are forming critical, authentic, and independent thinkers. We need to recognize that authenticity and independence cannot grow in a box. And criticality needs space before it can gain credibility. But what has your experience been? Let me know in the comments.